done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition? Bone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not. No.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I got a question for you. Do you have car insurance?
100%. No reason.
All right. Do you have homeowners insurance?
100%.
Do you have life insurance?
100%.
Do you have medical insurance?
100%.
Did you get tired of your insurance agent talking about the possibilities of you losing your life and being rewarded? Hold on for a second. I know, but don't be a butt person. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have insurances. Although it's a very uncomfortable situation, and life insurance people who sell it tend to be scumbags. They tend to be looked at as scumbags, like, I don't want to have this conversation about me dying, but you surely will die. So you better have the conversation. The reality is, yes, it's a very tough conversation. I have to spend a lot of time talking about it. It's very difficult. However, there needs to be some insurance, and there's no insurance, and so we must talk about it.
He ain't lying.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, "Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you." She said, "Okay, I think I can take it." So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Bumba clock. Boy. Woo. Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Captain West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you feeling this shit. So yeah. You know, I ain't gonna front. Your boy had to rush. You know what I'm saying? I just got off work not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Shut up this show. Hopefully I can show you everything I wanted to show. You know what I'm saying? But the good news is that, you know what I'm saying, your boy is probably going to start working for himself, you know what I'm saying, soon enough. So I won't have to be I'll be a slave, but I won't be a slave to somebody else for too long. So, you know, look out for your boy doing that. You feel me? Because, you know, in 2025, going on 2026, ain't nothing to do but boss up. You know what I'm saying? It's boss up seasons. And shout out to Coach Greg Adams for the Free Agent Lifestyle. Okay, so we did have some people viewing, and then some people bounced, but that's okay. That's cool. You know, maybe they just like the thumbnail. I don't know, and I don't care. But let me give some love to my chat, because my chat is where it's at. We all know the righteous fear is real. So XL Pro puts up, he says, like, share, subscribe, cash up, $, add your boy on x.com. He puts the link. I wonder if that link is that link, can you press that link? But either way, I appreciate you, XL Pro. I appreciate you. Now, we got, let's see here. We got AP365 Group. He says, shout out to XL Pro. Shout out to XL Pro for, you know, keeping people current and bringing in new viewers. So I appreciate you very much, my G, my co-pilot.
My nigga.
Our fellowship is 2 men or more. No woman. Shout out to my boy Sky Daddy 444. Then we got a Man Support Man. He says salute to Cali West and everyone in the chat. Go check out my boy Man Support Man on Instagram. He's also doing it big on X. I mean, not X, but he's also doing it on TikTok as well. So check him out. XL Pro also comes back and says like, share, subscribe. Cash App, $, Cali West 1. I appreciate you. It's that boss up season. Time to get that chicken bag up. For real, Nah, for real. Salute once again to XL Pro.
My nigga.
Boss up after pill game. And then it says, it's a hot link. It's hot link? Oh, okay, dope. That's what's up. I didn't even know you really do that. I mean, I heard people say that they did that before, but I didn't think it actually worked. But I think depending on what you're sharing, it may or may not work. I guess go crazy like that. So let's see here. Okay. All right, so it's showing that people are watching the Diddy thing. Okay, so let's talk about this little Diddy situation, all right? And, you know, yeah, let's talk about this little Diddy situation real quick. Let's see here. Where is it at? Diddy this, Diddy that. Oh, okay. So I guess Diddy tried to gain sympathy with his with the court by, you know, I guess playing a video of his life. So, you know, for fair use, of course, we're gonna show this video where I guess they're showing, I guess, that he's a changed man. You feel me? So let's check this out. Let's give P. Diddy the benefit of the doubt. Pause. Let's see here. Where is it at? There we go. There. I got it.
Happening right now, disgraced music mogul Sean Diddy Combs sits inside a New York City courtroom to hear his sentence following 2 months of bombshell testimonies against him. Combs was on trial earlier this year for a number of federal criminal charges. The jury found him guilty of the lesser charges in that trial. He will be sentenced today for 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. He was found not guilty on 1 count of racketeering and 2 counts of sex trafficking. There's a live look outside the courthouse right now. We expect that sentence to come down very soon. Combs already made a last-minute plea for mercy ahead of today's hearing by submitting a 4-page letter asking the judge for leniency. CBS News senior coordinating producer for the crime and public safety unit, Anna Schechter, joins me now. Anna, thank you so much for your time today. We know there are no cameras in the courtroom, but can you walk us through what is happening right now and what is at stake for Combs?
Okay. We don't care about that.
Of home video showing Combs' family and some of his past charity work. And as we mentioned, Combs has already asked for leniency from the judge. We're seeing that video playing out on your screen right now. So, Anna, I guess the question here is, what's the goal for Combs, and just how much does a video like this affect sentencing?
Well, this was a big play by the defense team. They're going out on a bit of a limb here. What they want to do is portray Combs as a family man, as a contributor to the community, giving to charities and the like. You see him interacting with his family out in the community, raising awareness for causes that are important to him. So what they're trying to do is show this other side of Combs, which is in stark contrast to what the prosecution laid out for the jury and also for members of the public who saw somebody who wanted to maintain control of people, moving them around, essentially forcing them into sexual acts against their will. And so this video is
You don't find that
really
suspicious?
in stark contrast to
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
This is a sick Negro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. Sick, Diddy might be a little bit of a sick Negro, but hey, that don't mean that he's a bad person, you feel me? That don't mean that he's a bad person. But look how they're trying to paint him. Look at the picture they're trying to paint him. Look, check this out. See how they're trying to paint him? Dirty. For real. Straight dirty game, bro.
It's an evil world we live in.
What they are hoping, what his legal defense team hopes to do, is to change the hearts and minds of the public watching this to have a different perception, but also to influence the judge. So that is a bit of a gamble. It's unclear how the judge is going to react to them putting out this highly produced video that you're seeing on screen. So
all right, enough of all that. So basically, look, what people don't understand is, I see this. When I tell people, oh, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna, when I look, for example, in this video, in this video, in the thumbnail or in the description, I put that whoever got him to even get charges put on him in the first place, bro. The fact that they wasn't able to convince a jury to convict him at this point, since the judge has some type of power, and his thing, I don't know if y'all remember, but the thing is that they want to give Puffy some time. I mean, the truth is, if it was up to them, they would have locked him up for the rest of their life. But at this point, it's kind of bittersweet. What they want to do is they can't really hold him down. So what they want to do is hold him for a while. And, and the truth is that I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's the people who make Ciroc, people who make Tito's or whatever y'all be drinking. But whoever made Tito's liquor was mad at Puff Daddy, sued their ass. And they used every possibility to get charges put on Puff Daddy. Because remember, what was kind of stupid about it is that, and he's done this too, y'all think it's just Cassie Ventura. See, y'all think it's just Cassie Ventura that wanted him, and she's the one who brought it all in. Truth be told, she was was she the catalyst? Maybe. But whoever got this to go federal was some bigwigs, some white people, okay? Some white people, you know what I'm saying? You know, some white people who did not want, you know, they might have even wore little hats. These white people was not playing. And, you know what I'm saying, they was on his ass. And it didn't matter that he was, you know, basically coattailing for the Democrats and telling people to vote and die and all that shit. It didn't even matter. But I don't know. I'm kind of hoping. No lie, y'all. I'm keeping hopes out. I'm keeping hope that Donald Trump just goes ahead and, you know, and just goes ahead and just acquit him and just go ahead and pardon him.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Think about it. I mean, to me, I would think that would be a chess play of Trump. I mean, Trump is basically essentially getting what he fucking want anyway. But, yo, he might just go ahead and pardon Diddy, bruh. Because guess what? He would love for Diddy to come out and say some good things about him, whether or not people like Diddy or not. Because here's the thing, people are mixed on Diddy. And even Trump even said that he and him are similar to the fact that he essentially was not really completely guilty. And that's in quote unquote in Donald Trump's words, he said that, you know, he was not really guilty or only partially guilty or something like that. I forgot what he said. But yeah, man, shit crazy. My boy Dwayne Rose come through, says Speed Diddy hit him with trumped up charges that damn man act. Facts. And yo, Dwayne Rose, the fix was all the way in. The jury didn't want to convict him on anything. Do you know they would not allow the judge, same judge who's sentencing him, mind you, that judge would not allow them not to exonerate him on all charges. Do you know that? Do you know they forced them to make a decision to charge him with something? Think about it. They essentially charged him when the God said you can't just acquit him on all charges. That's essentially you commanding the court. And that's why the justice system sucks and the justice system ain't shit. Because you're telling me if the people don't want to convict the guy, a judge could force them to come back with a verdict? Like, that's fucking, I mean, maybe he didn't say that in those exact words, but essentially they would not release the jury until they came back with a guilty verdict for something. For something. And y'all don't have to believe me. Y'all can just review the end of the case. But essentially, the judge told them they had to convict them on something. And now I know the exact words, but that's essentially what they were doing, bro.
This is a sick Negro.
But yeah, I don't know. And you'll think the Democrats will try to do what they can in New York State to make sure to like help them out or something like that. Because look, them motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. Them Democrats don't give a fuck about you. Yo, I hate to say this, but Donald Trump might just take advantage of, you know, he likes to be in the news all the time anyway. He might take advantage of just let his ass off. I think he might let him off, bro. Shit, I wouldn't even be surprised if Diddy's lawyers called the White House today, bro. Yo, today.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
When they didn't get their way, I mean, whether Trump does it or not, I'm 100% sure they called Trump and try to call him in a favor.
But shh, don't tell nobody.
They definitely called in a favor, bro. That's what I believe. Shit, I would. Shit.
Emotional damage.
I've seen a couple people say that, you know, fuck that he got, you know, fuck that he get 50 months. It's essentially like a slap on the wrist. He's only going to serve a year, but that's federal time. If I'm not mistaken, he might have to serve all federal time, doesn't he? Now, XL Pro says, prostitution for male escorts, crazy shit. Facts. Then XL Pro says, Cassie got paid by business liability insurance and hotel. Male escorts paid by Cassie. Mm-hmm. Yep. XL Pro says Diddy was talking bad against Trump. He sure was. That's why Trump said that he was thinking about not even pardoning him. But guess what? We all know that Trump has had beef with people and end up kind of, sweeping it under the rug, So, hey. So, I don't know. We'll see. Now, Dwayne Rose says, I'll say Trump won't pardon him because it's a SA situation. Man, I don't mean nothing. Hey, Trump got the same charges, if not more. Remember, Trump got 34 charges of that. Remember that? He's the one who got 34 charges of that. Remember? He got 34 charges. I don't think so. Here's the thing. It could happen. And here's the thing. And technically, he didn't get charged for SA. He got charged for RICO. And then he ended up getting charged for pro-institution. I don't know. We'll see. Look, we'll see. I guess we'll see. Hey, time tells all, right? As a process, they already started the appeal process, which they should. But, sometimes making an appeal doesn't always mean something, even though it does mean something. Unfortunately, not always appeals go through. But we're going to see. A man support man said, nope, he was talking shit about Trump. Trump going to let him sit in there, LOL. I mean, well, Trump, here's the thing. Trump didn't say definitively what he would. He did say that he was kind of leaning towards not pardoning him. But he might, we all know Trump be having Trump might fuck around and do some shit that we might be surprised of. And plus, like I told y'all before, when I told y'all Trump was thinking about pardoning him, Diddy, I told y'all that Trump essentially just wants Diddy to kiss the ring, man. Like, think about it. If somebody was disrespectful to you or saying something wrong to you, right? And let's just say you didn't hate the person, but you just didn't like what they did because you kind of feel that they were just doing it because, of political pressure and payola. I might just make them kiss the ring and maybe might do something for them because think about it. Trump will be the one who pardoned Diddy. I mean, Trump is going to be in history books no matter what, but go figure. Trump will be the one who released Diddy. I think here's the thing. Trump's ego is too big to let that easy win, to not take advantage of that easy win. I believe. I guess we're gonna see, right? Exit Bro says you do 85% of Fed time. Sheesh. A man support man says Diddy gonna have to pay Trump some money on the back end for a pardon. That could probably that might be better than, well, I was gonna say that would be better than than being on a bad buddy, but Puff Daddy probably enjoying himself in jail. Now I think about it, dog.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find...
He ain't lying.
Remember, Diddy does like boys. Diddy like, what do you say? Diddy like boys, Damon. Dwayne Rose says, yes, Trump has those same charges, but not guilty in a court of law. That's not necessarily true, Dwayne Rose. He got convicted for raping that woman at Macy's, remember? In New York. He technically did, It's just that, how you gonna arrest the president? But yeah, he got charged. Remember that they was throwing that, was using that as cannon fodder during the election. Remember there was like, remember they were kind of throwing up 34 convictions and he's a rapist and all that. And remember they kept on saying that because they're trying to get the people to kind of hop on it and believe that. And XL Pro says Diddy didn't have SA charges. He didn't have SA charges. He had RICO charges. He had RICO charges. He had pro-institution charges and stuff like that, and and shit like that. But yeah, he didn't have a necessary SA charge per se. See, that boys is on it tonight. So, do I need to talk about how many years Diddy got? Because it sounds like everybody already know. We all know that Diddy got. So let's see the results because let's see here. Does it say it? Let's see here. But just so we could tidy this up. Well, you know what? Y'all already know Diddy got 50 months. 50 months, okay? 50 months, that's about essentially, I think if you do the math, because 50 months is 48 months in a what? 4 years? So that basically means that he's going to get, yeah, because 48, that's 12 months. That's 4 by 12, then plus 2 months. That's 4 months. That's 4 months and that's 4 years and 2 months. I see somewhere where someone said 4.5 years. That's not 4.5 years. Them motherfuckers need to not to count. They said, damn, XL Pro. He says also 5 years probation on release. All right, man. All right, fine. Okay, you know what? None of this hearsay. If we're gonna do this journalism, we're gonna do the journalism right, okay? I'm gonna just say what it is. That way we can discuss it correctly. Okay, so boom. All right, census Sean Diddy Combs census live updates. Okay. Combs get 50 months in prison. Okay. So Sean Diddy Combs was sentenced to 50 months in prison for his conviction for the 2 prostitution-related offenses. It says he gets credit for time served for his arrest. That's good. Combs has already spent 2 months in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn before the judge read the sentence. Combs cheerfully apologized to the court, saying, "I've been humbled and broken to my core." It says we ain't got to talk about. Federal prosecutors argued Combs deserved at least 11 years in prison, but Combs' lawyers asked for the sentence of no more than 14 months. Hey, I'm telling y'all, they're trying to do this motherfucker in, bro. This motherfucker trying to do. I told y'all they're trying to do this man in. So Cassie was like obviously hating again. Whatever. Hey, it just goes to show, man. Just because you put your dick in a bitch don't mean shit, man. It literally does not mean shit. Since Combs' lawyer is about to appeal his sentence, speaking outside the courthouse Friday night, Sean Diddy Combs' lawyer is about to appeal the judge's sentencing decision. We'll feel that what happened today, that the judge acted as a third juror, and that he second-guessed the jury. Attorney Mark Agnifilo said. Agnifilo said their strongest argument in the appeal is that the judge used coercion as a basis for a lengthy sentence. While the jury acquitted Combs on the allegation he used force and coercion to move his victims across the state lines. We think that's absolutely inconsistent with the jury's verdict. He said the jury's verdict was astoundingly clear. There were no sex trafficking, there was no racketeering, everything was consensual, everything was adult, which is why he was convicted only of the prostitution offense. So Attorney Brian Steele called today a very bad day for everybody. Here's a human being now being custody for 50 months based off on conduct that the jury heard, the jury resolved, and the jury rejected, he said. Facts. Hey, is he lying though? Dude, he ain't lying. Look, he is not lying. The jury did not want to convict his ass.
He ain't lying.
They essentially forced a conviction on him, bro. They forced the jury to convict him, bro. One of the jurors said from Sean Diddy Combs' trial, jury is reacting to his sentence, saying that the music mogul got off easy. He says Combs was sentenced to over 4 years in prison for his conviction on 2 prostitution-related offenses. He will get credit for 12 months he already served, as well as fined $500,000. Damn. So I think I got off easy. I'm surprised the judge was that lenient juror said in the statement to ABC News. I think 10 years would have been more appropriate. He has more civil suits that filed against him, so he will be in and out of court for years. I'm sure he will have more fines to pay too, the juror said. Jurors sound like a hater. Hey, jurors sound like a white one. Am I wrong? They would have gave him 10 years for buying a prostitute. We got look, you know what's actually crazy, y'all? You know what's crazy? Is the fact that we have hoes on IG. We have hoes. If you go down 79th Street, you got hoes now walking down 79th Street and 29th right now in Miami. You got hoes walking down the street in what's that? So like on 441 right now, State Road 7. You got hoes walking the whole stroll all through all down Biscayne Boulevard if you go down to like towards the beach. You got hoes selling pussy on Figueroa in LA. You got hoes selling pussy all over the place, right? Selling, OnlyFans, this, that, and the other. Hoes literally selling sex. People are having pornos and having sex and getting gang banged by like 100 men. And you want to give Diddy 10 years for buying some motherfucking pussy, dog? Bruh.
Emotional damage.
I'm telling you, like, they really look. Here's the thing: when you're black in this country, they really look. They won't admit it. You know, a lot of people are gonna sit down here and say racism don't exist, but yo, they're really trying to do women in. I mean, shit, they'll try to do Trump in too, and he was white, but hey, these motherfuckers are trying to do his ass in, bro. All right, so let's move on to the next thing. What we're gonna talk about real quick. We ain't gonna talk about it for too long, but I do think it was actually a little funny. So I guess what's his name? Famu. They got those honeybees, the fat girls who be the fat girls who be doing the what's that thing called? They be having those fat girls who do the they got how they got fat cheerleaders. Well, they got fat cheerleaders at FAMU, and like they're supposed to be the honeybees. They already have cheerleaders. Why do they have to have them come out? I guess to make all the fat girls and all the fat women who go to these shows. Because this is the thing about it. FAMU. If y'all know, FAMU is in what? FAMU is in Gainesville, Florida. Do you know what else? Do you know what happened close to Gainesville, Florida? The movie Rosewood. Yeah. The movie Rosewood.
You ain't lying. Emotional damage.
As a matter of fact, the KKK, before they burned down Rosewood, they all met up in Gainesville. As a matter of fact, I think Gainesville still to this day hosts the biggest KKK rally in the country. Okay, so in FAMU, also known as Gainesville, I mean, yeah, it might have a lot more black people now, but that's almost like part of the epitome of the South, right? And mind you, when we get deep down in the South, some of them women get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger because they keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. So I guess maybe the honeybees is kind of a homage to fat hoes out there. So, they be liking these fat hoes on the shit. A man support man says, he says, don't hate on the honeybees, LOL. Oh, I'm hating. I'm hating. No, but you know what's so funny though? You're so funny you mentioned that I was hating. Oh, a man supporting man says Tallahassee. Okay, my bad. Tallahassee. Okay, Tallahassee. My bad. That's what I meant to say was Tallahassee. I wanted to bring up Gainesville. Gainesville is about what, 2 hours away from Tallahassee? Yo, Tallahassee is the backwoods too, bro. But you're right. Thanks, XO Pro. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Tallahatchie. You're right, Tallahatchie. Now, man support man says, don't hate on the honeybees. I'm gonna hate on them hoes. And you know what's funny? I mean, I wouldn't say I wouldn't fuck them. I still fuck the big hoes, but damn, I don't want. Hey, just cause I fuck a big hoe don't mean I want her to be fucking flossing in front of me, dancing for me. I do that shit behind closed doors. Now, Dwayne Rose says we have low standards for cheerleading now. Shaking my head. We do. Because I kind of feel like, just like go to the strip club. Why would I want to go to the strip club and see regular females? Or a girl who's like, either skinny or overly thick. Why? I mean, the whole point of going to the strip club is the thrill of the fantasy. You know, I'm supposed to see, you know, some nice ass titties and some long hair, some fat ass. Like, I ain't gonna, if I wanted to see a regular bitch, I would have stayed home with my wife, with my girlfriend. But I agree, Dwayne Rhodes. I agree. Yeah. Said FAMU and FFCU is in Tallahassee. My bad, XFRO. I actually know that. I'm sorry, man. God damn. But it ain't too far from Gainesville, and all them places are sticks. Yo, but my bad. I just got it wrong. I just got a little too excited. Okay, I got too excited. I thought I was telling y'all something, and I wasn't telling y'all nothing. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I can't read. I can't read. What can I say?
This is a sick Negro.
All right. So let's read this article about what happened at FAMU, okay? Because I don't know if y'all heard, but FAMU essentially got fined over it. I mean, like, I don't know why they got fined, but let's see here. Maybe they're explain. This is because Boy said they were. This is because he said that they were the face of Ozempic. It's fucking kind of true though. But let's just take a look at it. So HBCU Sports reports SWAC fines Florida A&M. Florida A&M suspends band announcer for inappropriate Ozempic comments. Hey, you know why he said it though? Hey, be this. You know why he said that though? Can I be honest? You know why he said that? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna say the quiet part. Damn, what the fuck is going on with my computer? I'm gonna say the quiet part out loud. Hold on. Let me.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys, to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Yeah, so they can know, man, for real. So with that being said, the reason why, I'm gonna be real with you. The reason why the reason why he said that remark is because them hoes actually lost some weight. Them hoes lost some weight. You know what? I was actually gonna drop a different slogan before that. Look, the truth is, even fat hoes want to lose weight. Fat hoes might not be able to lose weight, but fat hoes want to lose the weight, bro. Fat hoes want to lose the weight. Best believe they want to lose the weight. The fat hoes want to lose the weight. So that's essentially what happened. These fat hoes want to lose the weight, bro. And he noticed it. Let me show y'all the picture. If y'all seen these fat hoes before, we know that they're not morbidly obese. In my defense, they're not morbidly obese. No, they're not. Are they still obese? Yes. But they're losing a little bit of weight. Like, look. Yeah, we see her. She's big as hell, right? But look at the one behind her. You know what I'm saying? If you look at all of them from what they used to look like before, they done lost a lot of weight, man. A lot of weight. Now, let me read the article. Some of them hoes are losing kind of weight. Let me read it. So he says the Southwestern Athletic Conference has fined. Has fined Florida A&M University following the inappropriate comments made by his marching band announcer for an inappropriate comment directed towards Alabama State's plus-size dance team. It says, in addition to a $10,000 fine, so Bullard, the longtime marching 100 announcer, has been suspended for the next 2 Famu home contests. The conference cited its principles and standards of sportsmanship in levying the punishment. Whatever. Hey, sometimes, I hate to say this. Sometimes this body positivity shit is inadvertently toxic to us as well. Because he said that they did the face of Ozempic. That's because them bitches is Ozempic in it. Losing some weight, they're trying to look better. I mean, I don't know. I guess people are offended, even though it's pretty obvious that they probably are. It says inappropriate conduct and effective. Inappropriate conduct and effective language will always be met with strong action. The SWC said in the statement. Conference office will continue to uphold its 0 tolerance for such behavior. Some black people, some black women propped him up to do all this. The Congress also acknowledged his family's formal apology, noting its expectation that no similar incident will occur in the future. During Saturday's game at Bradley Memorial Stadium, Bullard made a remark referring to the Honeybees as the new face of Ozempic, a comment perceived by many as body shaming and disrespectful. The statement sparked immediate outrage, with video clips circulating rapidly and prompting response from both the university and community. In the Facebook apology, Bullard stated, "My comments directed towards ASU Honeybees were meant as lighthearted banter, but now I recognize they came across in a way that were hurtful and disrespectful. Why? Because them bitches is fat. For that, I extend my thanks and my apologies first and foremost to ASU Honeybees, to the Alabama State University marching band." Oh, okay. No wonder XL Pro. No wonder y'all boys XL Pro and Man Support Man. I mean, not XL Pro, but no wonder Man Support Man. They're from around your way. Oh, okay. Since to Florida A&M and to the fans and supporters of both institutions who were in attendance and anyone who else heard my words, to anyone who was offended, I am truly sorry. Man, yo. If you ask me, he's a victim.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
Now, since Florida A&M President Marvin Johnson also expressed regret issuing a statement that described Bullard's words as appropriate and defensive, ensuring the public that steps will be taken to promote accountability and prevent incidents in the future. Johnson praised the Honeybees as exemplar of discipline and school pride. Hey, how disciplined? Hey, all right, I'm gonna keep it a buck. How disciplined can he be if your ass won't even lose the weight? How disciplined can he be if you don't lose the weight and you have to?
You don't find that suspicious? 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 You don't find that suspicious?
Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read it. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Man, for real, bro. For real. Now, Alabama State University President Quentin Ross directly addressed the team, saying, "Honeybees, please know that you are celebrated, valued, and admired for the joy that you bring to the Hornet Nation, and also for the bold and fearless way you represent the very best of ASU. Continue to shine because your light cannot be dimmed by negativity."
Nasty bitch.
This is why the black community won't prosper, bro. This is what about, look, I'm not saying that you should be going around telling fat hoes that they fat. You know, hey, look, we all have feelings, regardless of whether you should be overweight or not. No one should be bullied or ashamed or anything. But he knows them bitches was losing some weight, and he called it out and said them bitches is the fucking face of Ozempic. Like, them bitches was heavy as hell. They was all heavy breathing. Now they're doing it all good, and their bodies getting a little better. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think, if anything, I think Mr. Bulliard was starving a little bit. You feel me? I think he was like, buy that for $1. You know, because sometimes us men, we say some things and we don't always consider what is really being said. I mean, you know, people sometimes, you know, people say things and don't even really mean it like that. You feel me? Well, at least they didn't fire him. Because the real travesty would have been if they fired him. Firing that stupid ass shit. Hey, you know what Mr. Bulliard was probably thinking, but he was never said because he wanted to keep his job. He was kind of thinking like, man, why these fat hoes gotta be here in the first place? That's probably what he was thinking, bro. Let's just be real. Why these bitches gotta be here in the first place, bro?
My nigga.
Just imagine if they would just not have them hoes there, he would have been all right.
This is a sick Negro.
Would have been all right. All right, y'all. So you got, I don't plan to stay on for too long tonight, y'all, but you know what? You're gonna go some little, you know, we got some skitty skits for y'all. And talk about some fat hoes. Here we go.
What you will be doing in here? You want me to stay till the morning? I know just what you be doing in here. You call me whenever you're on. Let me come through it, come do it in here. I'm going.
Like I said, y'all fat hoes can still get fucked. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fat hoes need love too.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
I'd rather that skinny chick though. But hey, fat hoes need love too, bro. Fat hoes need love too.
This is a sick Negro.
All right, so what else have we got for y'all? We got a few minutes of rap and talk shit. What I got for y'all? What was this?
Yeah. All right, so step on the scale. Because I think...
Baby, you real funny. You can't ask a grown woman to step on a scale.
Well, why would you judge guys based on height?
Why would you judge women based on their weight?
Because you can change your weight. I can't change my height. I'm born with what I have.
You can't change your weight. What
you can.
You to gain or lose weight.
You can change your weight. So you're not going to step on it.
No, I'm not going to step on the scale.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Yep. They like to judge men, talk about, oh, he ain't tall enough, he ain't this, he ain't that, and this. But guess what? When we got to get to judging, they feel some type of way, don't they? Yes, they do.
He ain't lying.
I love every moment of it. No cap. I love it. I might have to reset my computer. For real. Okay. Look, I'm back on point now. But I feel like glitchy. It's supposed to be moving a little better than this. I don't like how it's moving. All right. Like I said, I still got some skits for y'all. I mean, some videos, so you can press on. Chat kind of quiet. You feel me? Chat kind of quiet, but here we go.
Couples and go out and say, I want a marriage like them. They have kids, husband, wife. Most people can't do it. The reason why is that you idolize celebrity. You idolize movies and songs and music videos and Disney princess movies. Yeah, Disney princess. You're not idolizing anything that real, because when it's real, relationships are tough and most people don't want to go through the toughness. So I never want to argue. Hey man, you're not ready for a relationship. Right. You're living with a person. I don't care if you're living with a wife, a sister, a mom, and you're an adult child, you're gonna argue. You're gonna have disagreements. You're gonna just be like, I want to be isolated. Don't talk to me. Well, if your wife says, hey, I get to talk to you whenever I want, guess what? You now got a reality check coming.
Ooh. Damn, that's a good facts. So shout out to Coach Greg Adams, bro.
He ain't lying.
I never thought about it like that, but that's a good point. Like, think about it. If you really think that you're gonna have a relationship where everything's going to be a black woman, they want a man who gets a lot of girls, but then don't want him to get no hoes, which is literally the stupidest thing ever.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Nasty bitch.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
For real, G. For real, for real. But nah, that was actually a great point, though. Like, if you think that you're not gonna have to deal with a chick who's gonna nag, or you don't think it's gonna, you're gonna have to have a situation where you disagree with somebody. And Coach brought up a good point. It doesn't matter whether it's your girlfriend, your mommy, you know what I'm saying, your granny, you know what I'm saying, your bald-head granny, your auntie, you know what I'm saying, your roommate. Shit, even if it's not even a sexual relationship, but it's just you and your roommate, your homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one is gonna have pieces of you. I mean, if you guys are real with each other, y'all cannot. There's no way y'all can 100% agree with everything. You feel me? And truth be told, if you're cool with everybody, you're doing something wrong. And if there's some people who don't like you, or a lot of people don't like you, you probably do something right. Now, what else I got for y'all in my trick bag? I know I got some stuff for y'all. Oh, yo, I know y'all seen him before. I forgot his name, but y'all see him all over social media. Yo, I didn't know that I kind of guess I knew, in subconsciously that he was a comedian, but I didn't know he was like a stand-up comedian. But check this out.
How long have you been doing this for?
How long I've been doing comedy? 11 years. 11 years. You saw my videos? He ain't come. He stood you up?
He's with his girl.
Okay. He not wrong for that. Are you upset about it?
Yeah, I spend my money. I'm just like, oh, you need to come.
And he chose to be with his girl. Yeah. Y'all just homeboys?
I told him I was seeing you. I told him take it. I said, like, yo, just bring your girl.
Right.
And then he's like, I don't know about that, man.
You don't know. Yeah. It sounds like y'all fucking, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. He a big fan? Call him real quick. Cause he with his girl? He don't like to talk to you when she around. I wonder why. Talking about his girl can come. There's only one seat next to him. This nigga crazy as fuck. What the fuck going on between him and this nigga? What up, gang?
What's up, gang?
Man, what the fuck, man? Nigga, your boy got a seat for you. You ain't pull up to the show. You ain't fucking with me?
Busy today, man. I was busy.
Oh, what you doing?
I'm with my girl right now.
Let me see her. Let me see, nigga. Let me see, nigga. You can't show her. All right, I gotta tell you something though, real quick. Can your girl hear me? You might want to step in the other room. Yeah, step outside. Step outside. Yep. Hey, this is between me and you, bro. Your homeboy trying to fuck you. All right, Toronto.
Yo, man, that was funny as hell to me, bro. Hey, dude. I mean, I think his skits is funny, straight up and down, bro. But I think his stand up is damn good. Like he's almost better in the stand up, bro. Hey, you know, some people are just look. Some people are just naturally funny. Like Kevin Hart, y'all might not like him on, you know, the Hollywood husbands or whatever the fuck it is. Y'all might really be, you know, y'all might think he's pretty corny on his movies and shit like that because he does stuff for like, you know, he does stuff for the white America, not just for Black America. But yo, Kevin Hart is a really good stand-up comedian. He's naturally funny. And this guy right now, I forgot his name. It's Brony something. But dude, this dude is funny as hell, bro. Like he's naturally funny. He didn't even have to force it. Like that was just him having a conversation. Like that dude's just a funny ninja, bro. So salute to bro. I think his name is Brony or something like that. I forgot, but that was funny though. Oh shit. All right. Yeah, it was a little quiet in the chat. A little quiet in the chat, but it's all good.
Younger generation, what it means to age gracefully.
Man, this some old bullshit, bro. Like, bruh, what? Bruh, I'm 24.
Hold on, man. Hold on, brother.
Sheesh.
Emotional damage.
Damn. Bro said he 24. Damn. That nigga look like Benjamin Button.
Gotta know exactly who you are.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
But Benjamin Button when he was like young but old.
Emotional damage.
That shit crazy too. And he gotta wear a hat too. Woo. But yeah, that nigga dude look like he almost looked older with the damn hat on. He kind of looked a little younger when he took off the hat. Sheesh. What y'all think about her though?
Let's show the younger generation what it means to age gracefully.
Man, this some old bullshit, bro. Like, bruh, what? Bruh, I'm 24.
Hold on, man. Hold on, brother.
Ah, yeah, for real. For real. That was funny. And at least he's a good sport. He's a good sport because he posted himself looking like that, you know. So, and he's clowning himself. So salute to bro. Hey, nothing's wrong with you can't not respect a man who's at least being completely honest with himself and the world. Now let's see what these Russian chicks got to say.
Boys come to Russia.
I love African boys.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I love African boys.
You have an African friend?
African She's boys. Really sexy. I love African boys.
They really want that, huh? They want that. They need that. So yo, man, look, I appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. You feel me? But I ain't gonna cap. I'm about to get my weekend started. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? And you know, for another episode, we got to do what we got to say. Sunday, I'm gonna come with some more heat. You know what I'm saying? We're probably gonna talk some more shit, and I'm gonna spend some more time with y'all. But I'm gonna be cap with y'all, man. You know, Stelly hit me up. You know, look like I got one of my studs back. She looked like she was trying to come through and get smashed on, but your boy had to come on and do this live because guess what? You know, I could always smash on her another day, but what I cannot do just have the opportunity on this Friday to at least talk my shit and be with some good people. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the replay gang. So once again, thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Y'all stay safe. Enjoy y'all weekend. Peace out. And, put on a raincoat. You feel me? Wear a rubber if you don't know her. Shit, wear a rubber if you do know her. You know what I'm saying? These bitches ain't shit. Peace.